Hi guys, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Got a bit of a cold this week, as most of the population of the world, I think. Right, interesting tales from today, but first, this is Brewmaster Ben's Black IPA. I had the red IPA last week, and I've seen him drink some of this on camera. It looks pretty nice. I thought I'd better drink it now because as I'm getting a cold, I won't be able to taste bugger all for the next couple of weeks. Oh, it smells nice. Very hoppy. He dips his nose in it just for good measure. Look. Right, let's dive in. Cheers, guys. Oh, that's nice. It's got like a roasty flavour to that. Oh, that is nice. We had a few black IPAs at the Great British Beer Festival, and it seems like Mr. Ben's after emulating those. It's got a depth of flavour to it that I didn't expect. Nice beer. Right, I got a visit from Uncle Jonna, and he brought up some beers from Zippy Seal. The winner of the One Kit Challenge, he brought me a couple of those up, some for Brewmaster Ben and Beer Lover 1983, I do believe. But also in there was a bottle of Braggot, and the message I got from Uncle Jonna was, oh, Zippy said they're a bit lively, which I've had before. Homebrewers will give you a beer and say, careful with that mate, chill it down, it's a bit lively. So, excuse me, I came in from work this morning, and in my brew room there's a fermenter on the floor, and I thought, I cleaned that out last night. I know I did, because I racked my IPA onto for dry hopping, but there was beer on top of it. And I went to walk in the room in stockinged feet and felt something under my foot, and luckily I didn't push my foot down and carry on walking in. So I lifted my foot up and thought, what's that? And it was a U-shaped piece of brown glass. Yes, the Braggot had exploded all over my box of grains. Luckily it's in a plastic thing, a sealable plastic jobby. Beer everywhere, glass everywhere. And I spoke to Zippy Seal online and told him what had happened, and he said, well, I did tell Jonah to put them in the fridge because that was liable to happen. Jonah, a little bit lively and put them in the fridge or they're going to explode are two different things, mate. He does make me laugh. He does make me laugh. And when he came to visit, he was wringing his hands because he had a secret, and he really, really wanted to tell me, but he couldn't, and he was in turmoil about keeping this quiet. But the next day I got a delivery through the post of these crown caps sent by Zippy Seal as a bit of a thank you for the beer aid that we sent down when he got cruelly knocked off his motorbike. And I think they're amazing. The thing is, I don't want to use them. Look. Hamworth Homebrew, look. They're too nice to use. Maybe use one every now and again. So thank you Zippy for that. He has said, reference the bracket, if it will degas one and try and send it up, but it was funny. But it smelled nice. Never had a bracket before. It did smell nice. And then Jono pops up on Facebook and asks, did I get to sample any? Was there any left in the bottom of the bottle? Have a look at this footage. Right, here's some of the beers that are left, that are quarantined, in case they go bang, which I don't think they will. Maybe you can see on each shelves where the beer was. It blew two of the beers off of there onto the floor down here, so it certainly went bang. That's my IPA in there, dry hopping. I will wander through and show you what's left of the bottle. Uncle John says, did you sample any? Was there any left in the bottom? What bottom, John? Look. Never accuse Uncle John of over exaggerating, because he don't over exaggerate at all, do you, John? A little bit lively. See in a bit. As you can see, there was no bottom of the bottle. It did a right job. It blew a 600ml bottle of homebrew off the shelf and a plastic pet bottle off the shelf. Luckily they didn't smash, so it went with some bang. It must have done it this morning when I was out, because I would have heard it if I was here. It just went for it in a big way. And I've heard homebrewers talk about that happening, and I used to think, nah, it can't be that bad. It went boom, the lot, little tiny shards of glass everywhere where it went bang. But you got a smile though, ain't you? It was funny. Brewing wise, all I've done is rack the IPA. I bought some ingredients to do a tea wine, and I thought I'd do a fruit tea wine, and I went out and brought some 20, I think it was, in a box of berry fruit tea bags from Tesco. And I've just watched Christian Brewbear's video, Homebrew Wednesday, and he's already done the exact thing that I was going to do. So I might wait to see how his turns out now. If it's crap, I won't bother. Also thinking about doing a banana wine. I've seen, I think, new to homebrew Tom did a banana wine a while back, so I may do that. The grain mill. So back to the homebrew shop. They had a fiddle with it. Come out with plastic cups with bits of grain in that said that they crushed with it, basically saying it was working fine. I said, but as soon as you put a drill on it, it kicks the rollers out. Oh, you're not meant to use a drill on it. I said, but it says on your website that you can. So if you're thinking of buying the £108 grain mill from homebrewshop.co.uk, it's not meant to be used with a drill. So I've brought it back home. I'm going to try and do a crush on Friday because I'm brewing on Saturday. He says, the guy in the shop, oh, sometimes it gets a bit stuck, so you have to reverse it and then go again. I'm not prepared to do that. If I'm paying £108, which he says is cheap, which it is for a grain mill, I shouldn't have to keep stopping and starting when I've got a £26 Corona mill style mill that has never let me down, and it will crush straight away from start to finish. You never have to stop, reverse it, just goes for it. Why would I give that homebrew shop £108 for something that's not working? They shouldn't be selling it if you have to fuck around with it just to crush some grains. It shouldn't be on the fucking shelf. And I asked about their really expensive mill, the Schmidling mill at 275 English pounds, and they said, oh, that's the one we use in the shop. I said, oh, good. By hand. You don't motorise it. No, we use it by hand. Really? All the grains they crush, they do it by hand. So, next Homebrew Wednesday I will either be smiling because the mill worked, or I'll be £108 better off because it'll be back in my account. It's as simple as that. No other brewing news. I think this weekend I might be brewing probably just something like an English bitter, possibly, or I want to do a chocolate vanilla porter because I've seen other people do it. I've got the stuff to do it now, so I may do that this weekend because I do have plenty of beer to drink. I'll see what takes me on Friday, see how I feel. Right guys, I've rambled on long enough. Ben, a lovely beer. It's almost stout-like. It's going down an alley of maltiness, hoppiness, creamy head, bit of lace in there. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. Right, I'm off. Cheers guys. Speak to you soon.